Hi everyone, this is a review of a bunch of Shortie's Candle Company wax melts. And this is my second review. There's about something like 27 cents here. Most of them are their brand new formula, which is this label, which I think looks awesome. I love this industrial type label. Some of them are the older formula, the one right before this formula, which is this. And then a couple of them are their even older formula. So they've gone through a lot of different wax melt formulas and labels, and every time they change their wax melt formula and their labels, they just get better and better. I mean, just look at the difference between this one and this one. It's like there's no comparison. So, yeah, they're definitely perfecting their wax melts, and it's definitely working. Shortie's Candle Company has become one of my favorite wax melt companies. They have fantastic scents, strong throw, excellent customer service, super fast shipping. What's not to love? They now are offering two types of wax. They're in the 3-ounce clamshells. They have the new paraffin wax blend, which they call blend number 117, which is $5.95. It's this one. And their soy wax is $6.50, and they're in this really nice leaf shaped container. And you can kind of tell the difference. Oh boy. Like the soy wax is definitely softer. It's not super soft and messy or crumbly like some soy wax can be, but it's softer, but it's still hard enough to, like I said, like not be messy. And their paraffin blend is, you can see the difference. It's definitely a harder wax. But like most soy wax that I try does not throw well, but whatever blend they're using, the soy throws just as well as their paraffin. So whatever they're doing it right. Shortie's Candle Company can be found, their wax melts can be found online at their website at www.shortiescandles.com. That's SHORTIES candles.com. They're also on Facebook and Twitter. And I will start my review right now. All right, so first we have Apple Harvest. The notes are, and if you've never seen my reviews before, I don't actually look at the scent notes until after I've done the review because I don't want to be swayed by what I think that it should smell like. So the notes for Apple Harvest are a true ripe apple fragrance combined with bright fruit notes and just a touch of spice. It's infused with natural cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, orange, and cedarwood essential oils. This is a high quality fall apple cider scent. It's a bit sweeter than some of that I've smelled from other companies, which is actually a good thing. But I can tell it is a nice high quality. That's the only way I could describe it. It actually smells really good. And the throw is strong, like a 3.5 out of 5. Next we have baby powder, and this is also a paraffin blend, but it's the blend that they were using right before they switched to this brand new blend. I don't know what the notes are, but it's definitely baby powder. That's all I can say about it. It's absolutely baby powder. I love this scent. It's authentic. And although it's very sweet, it's not quite as sweet as some other baby powder scents that I've smelled. I think it also has like a smidgen of a Nag Champer type incense note, which makes me like it even more. And the scent lasted all day, at least 10 hours. And the throw is bold, 5 out of 5. I don't know how well their newer formula throws for the baby powder scent, but I'm imagining it's probably just as good, if not better. I don't know how you can get better on that throw, but guess you can. Cat fur everywhere. This is a new formula, butter pecan pie, fragrance number 164. The notes are freshly chopped pecans mixed with sweet brown sugar, creamy butter, rich molasses, and a hint of vanilla. I smell burnt sugar and brown sugar with a hint of caramel and molasses. I don't smell pecans or any nutty notes, but I think there's almost a barely detectable smidgen of coffee. It's actually a really nice scent, and the throw is very strong, 4 out of 5. Carnation, fragrance number 024. Oh my God, I love this scent. Notes are, enjoy the wonderful scent of freshly picked carnation flowers trimmed and arranged just for you with a message of love. This great fragrance is made with essential oils for accuracy. Accurate is accurate. I don't think I've ever smelled such an authentic floral wax melt scent. It's a little sweet, but it's more of a green, natural sweetness. And it's also a little bitter, but not a bad bitterness, more like the natural bitterness of a real flower. It's like sticking your nose in the middle of the flower and getting like the full aroma of the petals, the stamens, the stigma, all of it. It's an amazing scent, one of my favorites. When it's melting, it also smells like there's a freshly picked bouquet of flowers in the room. Again, not overly sweet, definitely not perfumey, just totally natural. Although up close, if you like really put your nose really close to it, it smells really bitter and not so good. So I don't know how it is that it smells so great in the room, but it really does. I do prefer floral scents that are a little sweeter, but most people don't. So I can just mix it with any sweet or perfumey floral if I want to. But yeah, it's an amazing scent. I adore this scent, and the throw is bold. 5 out of 5. And we've got chocolate fudge brownie. Fragrance 067. Notes are like fresh baked brownies infused with rich, sweet chocolatey fudge chunks straight from the oven. This is a yummy chocolate scent that smells like a Tootsie Roll rather than a brownie. It doesn't have a warm, fudgy cocoa note, but what differentiates this scent from other chocolate scents, that has a smidgen of a woodsy floral note, which makes it smell odd, but not in a bad way. It's a unique chocolate scent, and I like it. Its throw is strong, 3.5 out of 5. Christmas Eve, complete with cat hair. Christmas Eve is fragrance number 028. Notes are, the magic of Christmas comes alive with the aroma of freshly baked sugar cookies and a touch of pine. This smells like vanilla cookies. It's not overly sweet. In fact, it's less sweet than other vanilla cookie scents I've smelled, which makes it a little different. Looking at the notes, I don't smell pine, but now that I know it's there, I'm wondering if I do detect a smidget of pine or eucalyptus way in the background. I don't know, possibly. I don't think so. I do think, though, yeah, maybe. You know what? Now, yeah. Yeah, it's hard. If it's there, it's so slight. I do think it's that pine note that's blocking some of the sweetness of this scent. I would actually like to smell the pine, though, a little stronger. But if you're not a fan of overly sweet bakery scents, you'll probably like this one. And the throw is strong, 3.5 out of 5. Christmas tree, fragrance number 029. Notes are freshly cut blue spruce, freshly trimmed with a touch of grandma's freshly baked treats still in the air. It's very, very fresh, apparently. Lots of freshly cut, freshly trimmed, freshly baked. This is a combination of pine and cranberry. On cold sniff, I smell more of the pine, but when it's melted, it's kind of an even combination. The cranberry is tart rather than sweet, and the pine is a harsh, slightly sour pine rather than an aromatic fir or spruce. It's not one of my favorites, but it smelled better when it was melted. Looking at the scent notes, I don't detect any bakery notes. And this scent dissipated within 2 hours. So not really my favorite. Throw is strong though, 3.5 out of 5. Cinnamon vanilla. This is one of their soy. I don't know if some of these soy scents are also available in their paraffin blend. You could check the website, I suppose. So this is cinnamon vanilla. Notes are: indulge yourself in the wonderful aroma of spicy cinnamon mixed with the soft, sweet scent of creamy French vanilla. This is a nice combination of cinnamon and sweet vanilla. I smell the cinnamon first, but I also smell the sweet, creamy vanilla that makes this scent smell a little bit like a cinnamon roll. And the throw is very strong, 4 out of 5. There's definitely a pattern here. These are all, pretty much all of them are strong throwers, which is what we like. Coconut Cove, fragrance number 035. Notes are: the intensely tropical scent of pure coconut with lush, sweet notes of milk and vanilla. This is unlike any other coconut wax melt I've tried. At first, I didn't like it until I realized that it's authentic coconut, like the coconut pulp scraped from the inside of an actual coconut, before it's mixed with pineapple and sugar and all the other notes that make it smell like a typical coconut tropical scent. It's an authentic, milky coconut with barely a smidgen of sweetness and no other notes added. Actually, it smells like coconut water. I like it, although on its own, it's a bit bland, but for that reason, it's a great coconut scent to mix with other notes like vanilla, floral, tropical fruit, any type of fruit, and even chocolate. So because it doesn't have all those other notes in it, it's a perfect, pure coconut mixer. And the throw is medium, 3 out of 5. Next we have Cuddly Cotton, fragrance 201. Notes are: spend the day relaxing with that fresh from the dryer fragrance we all love to snuggle up to. Okay, well, they're not really notes, more of a description. This is a laundry detergent scent rather than a soft fabric softener scent. It's like a cross between Sensational sun-drenched linen and Better Homes and Gardens line-dried linen. So it is a little bit on the harsh side, but if you like that type of laundry scent, then you'll actually really love this. Throw is very strong, 4 out of 5. Eucalyptus leaf, number 215. The notes are: the brilliantly clean scent of freshly ground eucalyptus leaves infused with eucalyptus essential oil. This is pure, high-quality eucalyptus, and it smells like Vicks Vapor Rub in the best way. Mixed with a hint of camphor, which is a scent I haven't smelled in a really long time. It has the most intense nasal clearing effect of any wax melt I've ever tried, so it most likely has real eucalyptus oil in it, and of course, looking at the notes, there it is. The real eucalyptus oil is right in the scent notes. This is a perfect scent to melt if you have a cold or allergies, and unlike every other eucalyptus wax melt out there that I've melted, I notice the sinus clearing effect as soon as I walk into the room. So with most eucalyptus wax melts, even those with strong throw, you have to get within a foot of the warmer to feel it in your sinuses, but not this one. Like, you can feel that nasal clearing effect when you walk into the room. It's absolutely incredible, especially this time of year when everybody has allergies. This is definitely one to stock up on. And the throw is very strong, 4 out of 5. Next we have Eucalyptus Spirit. This is the older formula. Notes are: all of the relaxing properties of fresh eucalyptus, but with an uplifting splash of fresh mint to invigorate your spirit. This is another fantastic nasal clearing mint scent that smells like a blend of peppermint and spearmint, with just a smidgen of eucalyptus that tempers the sweetness. If it were sweet, it would smell like peppermint candy, but this scent has very little sweetness. It does, however, have a creamy, milky note, as well as perhaps a smidgen of wood way in the background. I love this scent, and the throw is strong, 3.5 out of 5. Hawaiian Sunrise. Oh gosh, cats everywhere. Fragrance 219. Notes are: Juicy white peach combined with the soft aroma of blooming hibiscus, a wonderfully fresh fragrance. This smells like peach and a floral with a bit of a tropical note. It's not very sweet despite the floral, which might not actually be floral at all. It's a bit bland and a little bit waxy, but it's a pleasant scent. And the throw is medium, like a 3 out of 5. Next is Honeysuckle and Jasmine. There's no notes listed, but I guess it's just Honeysuckle and Jasmine. This is their soy formula. This is a super, super sweet jasmine scent with a honeysuckle note and maybe a hint of musk and smidgen of baby powder and even a barely detectable smidgen of vanilla. It's not an authentic floral because it's too sweet, but it's also not an artificial chemical type scent either. So if you're like me and you like sweet florals, you will adore this scent. And the throw is very strong, 4 out of 5. Iced Mint Lavender. This is their older formula. I don't know how well this performs, in the newer formula, but, I'll start with the notes. Top notes of cool water combine with a body of chilled mint on a base of lavender. I can't figure out what I'm smelling as it's weak on cold sniff. It smells like herbal soap with a peppery note, and it's not sweet. I think I detect both the lavender and the mint, but the lavender note is in there. But if the lavender note is in there, I wouldn't notice it if it were not in the scent name. The mint is more of an herbal garden mint rather than a nasal clearing mint. It's a great scent, but I wish the throw was stronger. The throw is poor, like a 1 out of 5. I barely smell it, even from up close. And I suspect that's the case even with the new formula because everyone that I've talked to that has tried this loves the scent but complains that it just does not throw. And I even tried this one in their older formula, and I had the same problem. So I think it's just an issue with the scented oil itself rather than the wax. But it's a shame because it is a really nice scent. Next we have lemongrass, fragrance 076. Notes are the sharp, clean smell of freshly squeezed lemon with a touch of sugar and a hint of leafy green. Most lemongrass wax melts I've tried tend to have a strong spa type vibe and a citronella note. This is lemongrass plus a soapy kitchen lemon, like lemon-scented dish detergent, and a bit of sugar. It has only a smidgen of that citronella note, so I like it more than most lemongrass scents. And I think it would smell great mixed with fresh mint or lavender, or both. Throw is strong, 3.5 out of 5. So, yeah, this is a really good scent. Mulberry, this is their older formula. This smells more like a harsh black cherry scent with a little bit of a cough syrup note. It's not an authentic berry scent at all, but it smells quite nice. And the throw is bold, 5 out of 5. Nag Champa. This is also their old formula. Notes are musky and ancient combination of sandalwood and the sacred champa flower with underlying notes of black pepper, cinnamon, and French lavender. I love Nag Champa. It's an incensey, slightly exotic, spicy scent with a baby powder note. This one has a little bit of a super sweet musk note in the background, which makes it slightly different from other Nag Champa wax melts I've smelled in a really good way. And the throw is bold, 5 out of 5. Definitely a winner. Oak Moss and Amber. This is in the older formula. Notes are a strong, masculine, woody body with notes of orange and clove. This is a super fresh men's body wash scent with a salty herbal note and maybe a hint of woodsiness way in the background. It's a really nice men's cologne or body wash type scent. Throw is medium, 3 out of 5. Next is Paradise Pear, fragrance number 195. Notes are juicy, sweet, freshly sliced pear blended with the bittersweet crunch of royal apple. This is a fantastic pear scent with an apple note and a hint of sweet caramel. It's sweeter than other pear scents I've smelled in a good way. I'm surprised I don't see caramel in the scent notes because I definitely smell that, as well as a smidgen of a bakery note, but like no cinnamon or any spices at all. It's a fantastic, yummy scent, and the throw is bold. 5 out of 5. Plumeria, fragrance number 099. Notes are, this native Hawaiian flower is known for its unique, creamy fragrance with subtle notes of peach. This is a super bitter floral scent with barely any sweetness. It's much too bitter for me. But I always tend to, like, if there's a scent that has any bitterness at all, that's all I smell. So maybe I'm just smelling more bitterness in this than there really is. It's perfect for toning, the bitterness is, it's perfect for toning down sweet, rich, perfumey scents like their baby powder, nag champa, honeysuckle and jasmine scents. So it's a good way to tone down really sweet scents like that. And the throw is strong, 3.5 out of 5. Pumpkin walnut cheesecake number 230. Notes are, rich pumpkin and cream cheese are spiced just right with notes of walnut, caramel, cinnamon, and maple. This is a yummy, sweet, rich caramel scent with notes of brown sugar, maple, a hint of nuttiness, a smidgen of like tanginess, which is probably the cheesecake. I don't smell pumpkin per se, which would be like nutmeg and cinnamon, but which is a good thing. It's a fantastic, yummy scent. Throw is very strong, 4 out of 5. Rose petals. This is their older formula. Their formula before their older formula. Notes are long-stemmed roses in full bloom with an added touch of rose perfume for a bit of romance. This is a very nice rose scent with a soapy note and also a little bit of a chemical note, but not enough to ruin the scent. It may also have a hint of a light woodsy note, perhaps sandalwood. It's not overly sweet, and it has a tiny bit of bitterness, and the throw is bold, 5 out of 5. Next is Sandalwood Rose, another older formula. Notes are a fresh and fragrant combination of earthy sandalwood and alluring soft roses. I smell eastern spices with soapy, peppery, slightly woodsy notes. It's only a tiny bit sweet, and strangely, I don't smell rose, although that might be the slightly sweet note. And although I do detect a hint of wood, I don't smell sandalwood per se, which has a milky note. It's nice and it's unusual. I thought I detected a hint of sandalwood in the rose petals scent that I just reviewed, but that's a totally different scent from this one. Throw on this one is mild, like a 2.5 out of 5 would do well in a very small to a small room. Tahoe Pine. Notes are, like walking through a grove of fragrant pine trees in the Tahoe Basin infused with pine essential oils. This is a nice, slightly harsh pine scent with a bit of a eucalyptus note, but without the sinus clearing effect, and a smidgen of a dirt note, but not in a bad way, as the dirt note makes it smell authentic. It's a little bit similar to Better Homes and Gardens Sweet Orange and Pine and Goose Creek Candle Christmas Tree Cutting, but those scents have a much more pronounced dirt note. This is a very nice, complex pine scent, and throw is strong, 3.5 out of 5. So we have True Rose. This is their soy formula. This is an authentic rose scent. It's not perfumey or soapy like a lot of rose scents tend to be. It's just like sniffing the roses in my mom's garden. That's the only way I can describe it. I love this scent. Throw is very strong, 4 out of 5. And last we have Wisteria. Notes are a strong, mildly sweet floral fragrance with subtle notes of grape, often used to promote happiness. This is an incredible scent. It smells like a sweeter version of hyacinth, like hyacinth with a jasmine note, and maybe like a tiny bit of lilac. And although it's sweet, it's an authentic sweet floral rather than a perfumey scent. I don't notice any grape notes though. It's one of my favorite scents. I love it. Throw is very strong, 4 out of 5. So there you have it. Shortie's wax melts. This is my second review. I did another review, I guess it was maybe a year or so ago, and you'll find that review on my website, where you will also find a text version of this review. My website is waxmeltreviews.com, and feel free to join our Facebook group where we discuss all different brands and scents for retail and store-bought type wax melts, and you can find the link to our Facebook group underneath this video and on my website at waxmeltreviews.com. Have a great day.